This is San Ysidro, in the state of California. On the other side of this port of entry between Mexico and the U.S. is called El Chaparral, a neighborhood in Tijuana. This place has become home to more than 300 migrant men, women, and children from different parts of Central America and Haiti. They are living without access to clean water and survive on food provided by non-profits and charities. Their hope is to get to the United States, and many have a message for President Joe Biden.
I will ask him to help us get to the United States because I want to go to school.
Luis is 11 years old and originally from Honduras. He hasn't been in school for the past year due part to the pandemic and because he and his mother are waiting at the border. They're asking the Biden administration to open the border or give migrant families a chance to apply for asylum or refugee. U.S. officials recently began permitting a limited number of migrants to enter the United States to pursue asylum claims, a shift from former Trump administration policy that forced them to await U.S. immigration court dates in Mexico under a program known as the Migrant Protection Protocols, or MPP. But the Biden administration is moving slowly. For instance, it has not rescinded other Trump-era orders that allowed the forced expulsion of some people who entered the U.S. illegally or bypassed health checkpoints. At different border entry points, you can see buses picking up migrants in Mexico and taking them to the U.S. Another family, Maria Luisa, and her children don't have a pending case through MPP, but she still hopes for a chance to make her case for asylum.
What the president is saying that only people with MPP will enter, but we are waiting for the chance to see if they let us in like them.
The White House and Department of Homeland Security are urging migrants waiting in Mexico to check whether or not they have a pending MPP case. Immigration lawyers say most families have no access to that information and are stuck at the border.
Están en situaciones donde no hay ningún otro lugar donde puedan estar.
They are in situations where they don't have any other place to go. They flee their country because their lives were in danger. For them, the only option is to keep waiting at the border with the possibility of finding a safe place for their families. The majority of the people I talk to say they would not have left their country if their lives or their kids' lives weren't in danger.
Nonprofit organizations like Doctors Without Borders monitor migrant health at the improvised camps and decry a lack of health safety measures. Local Mexican authorities worry about the spread of COVID-19.
There are people who are not in the MPP program, but it's very important that they be seen by a doctor and get access to healthcare and basic needs like a place to stay and food.
Most of the families at the San Ysidro port of entry are still waiting. Local authorities notice a constant daily increase of people coming to this port, encouraged by information that some asylum seekers were allowed to enter the United States, and uninformed families assure they will continue to wait for the chance to enter the country. Sepulveda, VOA News, San Ysidro, California.